Hey everybody, Slay here. I just got this plane, the XF15C. It's not the F-15C that I was hoping it was, not the modern F-15. This is the event plane that you can either grind out through these terrible missions in the game right now, through Operation Westwall, or just flat out purchase it for some like 216 marathon badges. So this thing's a prop plane, and holy moly, a little bit of ping issue there. But we'll see how this plays out. It's kind of like the LA9. It's got a rocket booster and a prop. Looks like me and him are going mid. This thing is very fast, and it's got 420s on it that are pretty good from what I can read. Looks like I'm going to go hunt me some planes here. So again, this is my first flight in this game, or first flight in this plane, sorry, so I have not gotten a chance to test it out. But so far, it looks pretty good. Looks like the 20s are similar to the XF5Us. Maybe not so much. Holy moly. A little bit of ping issue here. These new game modes are just really weird. I'm trying to get the drop on this spit. He's dead. Set him on fire. Still got some on my tail. What do we got here? Let's go ahead and turn on my alt mode, F84. I'm going to go for this heavy though. No, I'm not. I'm on this IL-10. So just enough to strafe him. Whole point of this game mode is to defend, and the attackers are at a serious disadvantage. If you look up there, top of my screen, they have 17 respawns left. We have 9. But most of them are like ground attackers, whatnot, and we are all fighter type aircraft. There's no ground attackers on our team, so defending is really, really simple. Alright, so I'm going to go hit this spit again. He's decided to come head on with me, and that actually hurt a ton. I need to put my air out of my aircraft was on fire there, but he's trying to turn back around. Yeah, I just got killed there. That Spit 14, it's a nasty plane. He set me on fire and crit the crap out of me that first pass, but what can you do? So far this plane is pretty awesome from what I'm seeing. I'm going to go ahead and spawn here in the middle. Turn back on this alt key. I'm going after this FJ1. People are just disappointed that I bought this plane. You know what? That's quite okay, actually. I bought this plane so that you guys don't have to. Or maybe it encourages you to. That's fine. I got IL-40 down here. See how this thing does versus the heavier armored GAs. Yeah. I'm going to be doing another video on the DO, which is the German one that just came out as well. Pretty fun plane. I actually like that one a lot. It plays a lot like the ME209, but it's a heavy. It's pretty awesome. So we're just kind of shredding things here. My partner Desert, he's in the I-216, I believe, and he is just one-shotting things with his gun. He's got a huge, I think 57s on it. So far this plane is pretty dang awesome. Looks like we almost ran each other there. So again, this is the XF15C. First game in this thing, so we're just testing it out to see what kind of credit earning potential it has, if it's fun to play, whatnot. So far so good. Not liking the lag in this game mode. It is just throwing everything off. Might be because I'm recording this video, whatnot, but I was experiencing some lag before too. I just updated my video driver. Not 100% sure if that has anything to do with it. Let's try and get some crits on this guy as we pass him. Boost is pretty nice on this too, 15-second boost. The speed is just really, really nice on this plane. And I am shredding that IL-40. Can't complain, actually. Can't complain. Spitfire's coming back. Looks like he's going... No, he's not on me. He's just near me. Maneuverability sucks on paper, but this is actually not so bad. He's at 10M again. I think that was the one who was disappointed that I bought the aircraft. You do, buddy. I like to do these things again so I can give you guys an informed decision whether you want to press through and grind this out. The event's open for another 60 hours. I'm pretty sure it's going to keep track of where you were the next weekend when it comes around, so it's definitely not something you have to do this weekend. Holy moly, too fast there. Picked up the assist. Alright, I'm going to go north. But if you look here, they have 3 aircraft left total. So looks like we're about to win this one. So not entirely the best game for my first game. But again, with this, you know, with these game modes, unfortunately, it's just so lopsided where it's at. I doubt I'm going to be able to catch this RB17, but he's got 40 seconds before the game is over. Trying to catch up to me, slowing down. That's going to be his end. So let's wreck this RB17 real quick. It's going to be in his tail gunner. Don't want to overheat. Ooh, we just wiped out on pilot, and he just drove into the mountain. So that's one way to end that game. Picked up 2 or a second there. It was, again, being desert. I only picked up about 8,200 score there. They had some good players on their side. Shout out to you, Desert Man. You showed me what you can do with that I-260. That thing's awesome. So let's go back to the hangar real quick and talk about the airplane. So let's check it out. So that wasn't the worst first game. Let's see what kind of credits we earned. It's also a ×3 weekend, so let's see what kind of experience it picks up in a average game. So far so good though. I like that plane a lot. It seemed very maneuverable, even though on paper it doesn't show that it's very maneuverable. It seemed like the firepower was adequate. It's tier 820s, so I mean it seemed really well. So let's check it out. What are we working with here? So again, I picked up an 8,200 score. That was enough for 215,000 credits and 19,000 experience. Not too bad actually. That was a lot of fun. Picked up, you know, only 4 aerial kills, but a crap ton of assists. These 20s, they're not the strongest cannons, so they weren't, you know, grabbing the kills or anything like that. But just an all-around good game. You know, only 880 mastery, so that's really low. But this defense is really wonky for what you have to do. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual armament. So it's running, again, 420s. They're tier 820s, 115 DPS, which let's compare that to, let's just say, the XF5U's 20s. Those were 115, these are 170. So they're lighter DPS 20s, but they didn't seem to overheat that often, and that was pretty awesome. So all around, I would say a pretty good aircraft. If you look at maneuverability, it says 12-second turn time. I feel like I was turning faster there. Could be the fact that I was running improved airframe, or my fully crew skilled out F86 with all the maneuverability skills. Could have been that, but I felt like I was definitely turning faster than 12. As for the speed was awesome. 760, 2200 altitude. So I mean, there's really no stopping you. Like you can reach any altitude, and you can definitely engage those bombers and whatnot. So yeah, I hope this video was helpful to you guys who are looking to possibly do this annoying grind, or maybe just flat out purchase this aircraft. Would I say it's better than the Pancake or the P80? It plays like a P80, but it's not a P80, if that makes any sense. P80 has obviously 50 cals, this thing has 20s. So if you're looking for something that plays like the P80 and has cannons, then this might be the plane for you. But again, thank you for watching, and you guys have a good night.